All right, we are looking live from the camera on top of the CBC building, looking down on Portage Avenue. A massive winter storm just moving right through Winnipeg right now, creating wintry chaos for the morning commute, canceling schools for kids. For buses, of course, buses were canceled earlier, and now schools, we know, are canceled as well. So snow beginning to accumulate there in southern Winnipeg, roads looking pretty dicey. And somewhere in that scene, we can see the CBC's Cameron McIntosh, who is standing outside in the elements for us this morning. It is a punishing job, Cameron, I know, but how are the conditions where you are?
Minus 18 in Winnipeg right now, Linda, with a wind chill that feels like minus 31. This is Portage Avenue. You can see the snow is slowing things down here in Winnipeg, but this is a winter city. This isn't stopping the city. This is the morning commute right now. People going in and out of downtown. Now, things are not quite normal here today. So we are seeing Winnipeg Transit buses operating on a full schedule. Schools have been closed in the city and in rural areas. There are delays at the airport. And most of the major highways in and out of Winnipeg are closed down right now because of these blowing snow conditions. So it's a little hard to tell how much snow we actually did get, but you can see this. It is definitely a fresh powder day here in Winnipeg. What we do know, though, is that these blowing snow conditions will last for most of the day. So this is kind of what we have now, this blizzard condition. It doesn't need to be snowing to be a blizzard. It just needs to have enough wind to kick the snow up to reduce visibility to qualify as a blizzard. And that's really what we're experiencing right now. So officials are advising against unnecessary travel, but as you can see, people are getting around the city. I drove in this morning. It took me an extra 20 minutes or so just going slow and steady. I did see some cars stuck on the way in. So, you know, organizations like CAA are going to have a busy day today. Also, city crews are out right now. They are starting to plow the major roads in the city. Like I say, Winnipeg's being slowed down, but it's definitely not being stopped.
Those plows dealing with that wind, whipping up that snow and putting it right back where they removed it from, Cameron. We saw the sort of winter wallop that this dealt for the west of where you are, and the cleanup that they have to deal with. Do you have any sense of what you're expecting for the rest of the day there?
Yeah, this is just going to be about, you know, once the visibility clears up here, just kind of getting out there and getting this cleared up. We've had snow in Winnipeg now for the last couple of weeks, but it was just kind of a light snow. This is the first real wallop of winter that we've had so far this year. So, you know, people, if kids aren't going to school, they may be shoveling the driveway, right? That sort of thing. The good thing, though, is this hasn't really shut down major or critical infrastructure. Like I say, there are flights delayed at the airport. Schools are closed, but, you know, city crews are getting out there. They are starting to open streets up. So, you know, an inconvenience today, and, you know, a slow-going morning. By later in the day and into tomorrow, and then, you know, into the weekend, so long as this snow lets up, and it is expected to in the forecast, we should see, you know, minimal disruptions in the city as a result of this. But yeah, the first real blast of winter, and, you know, compared to what we've seen in the rest of the West, really yesterday was a pretty big snow day from Alberta into Saskatchewan, and then overnight here into Winnipeg. This Alberta Clipper system that started yesterday, basically moving across the prairies, going from west to east, dumping all this snow. So really it's just about waiting the weather out, waiting this snow out, and then getting out there and cleaning it up.
Yeah, hopefully most people can just kind of hunker down and have a cup of hot chocolate, stay warm in their house, thinking of all the folks out there that do have to be out and working in these conditions, including you. And we appreciate it, and we're going to let you get back inside and get warm. Thanks very much for this. That's Cameron McIntosh out on the streets for us this morning. We have a live blog on the blizzard conditions hitting southern Manitoba up on our website right now, so you can head over there. You can get all the latest updates on all the weather-related cancellations, travel advisories, and everything else you need to know.